And yesterday, we looked at an enormous Buddha scroll painting being shown at the National Museum of Korea. And today, we go back to the museum for a look at another limited time exhibition, this time including works from across Asia. Our Yim Yoonhee joins us in the studio. Welcome to the studio, Yoonhee.
Thank you for having me. So that's right, the National Museum of Korea has been very busy lately, and after years of research, they have some information to share with us. So these artworks were collected by Japan during the colonization of Korea, and more specifically, they were collected by the Joseon Government General Museum, which was established by Japan here in Korea in 1915. And almost 100 years later, we can now get a better idea of what they collected and why. So take a look.
East Asia is home to some of the world's most fascinating works of ancient art. And many of these masterpieces have been collected and studied over time at the National Museum of Korea. And now they're on display as part of a new limited exhibition that aims to shed light on the various artworks recovered during colonial Korea. In the span of just 35 years, the Government General Museum of Korea at the time collected rare Asian artifacts found across the Asian continent, from the ancient tombs of the Han Dynasty in China to the Korean peninsula and shores of Japan.
During those days, Kita-Kyushu was closely related to the Korean peninsula. Many moved from Kita-Kyushu to Korea, leading to similarities between the cultures.
The museum then changed its name to the Yi Royal Family Museum of Art and purchased many other ancient relics, like the pensive Bodhisattva, one of the most valuable sculptures of Chinese Buddhist art in Korea. And these works, along with around 200 other pieces, are now a source of better understanding the turbulent times of colonial Korea, from an art collector's perspective.
So why did Japan collect these particular art pieces?
Right, so researchers have a few ideas, and one is that they use these artworks to sort of justify the colonization of Korea. Another is that they also wanted to prove Korea's cultural origin in China. But regardless, these works range from ancient days of Asia to modern time works as well. And so one thing is for sure, that every piece really does contribute to painting the picture for these researchers.
So how did Korea get its hands on those art pieces? You just mentioned that it was Japan that collected those artworks.
Right, so the end of the colonization marked the establishment of the National Museum of Korea, and that was in 1945. And from then they took over the Yi Royal Family Museum and the artworks that belong there as well. And now some have said that this exhibition can be considered a bit politically colored, but researchers really want to emphasize that they need this work to get a better understanding of that time period as well. And so it's said that an art collection actually reveals the thoughts and philosophy of the curator and the one collecting those artworks as well. And so they're using this opportunity to get a better understanding of that time in Korea's history.
All right. I definitely should go to the National Museum of Korea to take a look at
Got a lot to
this.
offer.
Thanks for joining us.
My pleasure.